live in a fast-paced world where everyday things are getting smaller and smaller. But it's still the really big things that power our world and keep us moving forward in a really big way. Coming up on Really Big Things, we get an incredible exclusive story.
We're going up, guys. Watch yourselves.
A race against time to save the lives of two of the biggest whale sharks on Earth and fly them halfway around the world to a new home.
That's a really big fish tank.
Then, I become a fish tank plumber and spring a really big leak.
Is that bad?
And later, we'll get into the dirty laundry of just about everybody in Vegas.
Lots of dirty laundry. Let's say you caught a really big fish and you wanted to keep him alive. Where would you put him? Well, if it was a really, really big fish, like let's say the biggest fish in the world, you'd want to put him here, at the largest aquarium in the world. Think of the Georgia Aquarium like an apartment building for animals who like an ocean view. They got whales and weird things called sea dragons that look like floating plants. But the biggest of all is this, the Ocean Voyager Gallery.
Tens of thousands of fish live in here.
In a couple days, 2 new fish are moving in here. Now, typically that's not such a big deal because they bring fish here every day. But this situation's a little bit different. Because you see, in just 2 days, 2 more of those things are moving in.
And those things are whale sharks, the biggest fish on Earth. The 2 new whale sharks that are coming in were caught in fishermen's nets off the coast of Taiwan. The sharks are being held in a pen in the ocean near the village where they were caught. Sharks are considered a delicacy in many parts of the world, including Taiwan, and they would have been eaten. But because Taiwan is dedicated to education and conservation, the Georgia Aquarium was able to negotiate the acquisition of the fish with the Taiwan Fisheries Bureau. A team from the aquarium is in Taiwan right now waiting to pull the sharks from the ocean and fly them 8,000 miles to the Georgia Aquarium. It's a risky, dangerous move with no guarantee they'll survive the trip, but it's the only hope that they have. In the meantime, while we're waiting for the biggest fish in the world to arrive, let's take a closer look at the biggest aquarium in the world.
Downstairs, the Ocean Voyager exhibit looks like the ocean. Up here, it looks like this. A giant laboratory or an airplane hangar or something. It's pretty cool. This is Eric, one of the main guys that works here. Eric, how you doing?
How you doing, Matt?
I'm doing fantastic. I'm like super excited to be here, man. But whale sharks, I don't know anything about them other than they're the biggest fish in the world, right?
Yes, they are.
So you have 3 here right now, right? Is it, how many male and females?
We have 2 females and 1 male.
Now, how does that work? Like, do they breed and do you want to make more whale sharks? Is that the whole point of it?
That's one of the neat things about what we're doing here is there's not a lot known about whale sharks. There's a lot of field studies going on. By being able to work with them here at the Georgia Aquarium, we're hopeful we're going to learn about some breeding behavior.
Besides the biggest aquarium in the world, how many gallons does this thing hold?
It's 6.2 million gallons of water, and as you look across it, it's just about the size of a football field.
And how deep does it go?
Roughly 30 feet.
Talking about the whale sharks, that's obviously your main attraction here because nobody else has those, right?
In the United States, this is the only facility where you can see whale sharks.
And how big are the whale sharks right now?
We estimate they're about 22 to 23 feet right now.
So how big can these things actually get?
We estimate about 45 feet.
What makes it a whale shark? What makes it a whale? What makes it a shark? What makes it a fish?
That is a fish. It has gills. It breathes dissolved oxygen in the water. It doesn't breathe with a blowhole like a beluga whale.
Okay.
Those are mammals.
And most people, I mean, when you think of shark, you think if I'm falling that water, that thing's gonna eat me up. But is that the case here?
When we're in the water with them, they have no motivation to harm a human being.
Right. And I mean, the big news here is 2 more are coming in, right? What are the biggest dangers that these fish are going to face as they're traveling across the country?
Probably the biggest issue is water quality.
Could these fish possibly die on the way over here? Like, what's it going to be like?
Oh, well, there's always risk. We're confident we're going to have a good move, but we're also we have a little bit of anxiety. We want to, you never want to forget something. You don't want to make a mistake coordinating large equipment and so on. So there's so much that could go wrong.
So, I mean, obviously, the more time it takes for these fish to get here, the more of a potential red flag it could be.
Yeah, we want to get here as quickly as possible. And we have a very highly skilled team in animal transports that have the ability to manage a fairly large box that will hold the animals.
The aquarium has just gotten an update. The 2 whale sharks in Taiwan are ready to be lifted out of the ocean. Tim Binder, director of husbandry with the aquarium, is there right now to supervise moving the sharks.
Right, Matt, right now the fishermen are getting the stretcher ready to go. This is the stretcher that's going to lift the animal out of the sea pen and put it into this box that's going to weigh 29,000 pounds by the time we're done. This lift is actually one of the most critical aspects of the whole move. We're taking the animal out of the water. Their skeleton is made of cartilage, and when their body weight hits them, it can damage them significantly. So we want this lift to be quick. We wanted to have the animal out of the water as little time as possible. Going up, guys. Watch yourselves. Okay, bring it down. Bring it down. Down, 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 down. Okay, hold up, hold up, hold up. That went excellent, Matt. That animal went into the stretcher very readily, and we had him out of the water for just a very little amount of time. He seems to be gilling well, and nobody got hurt.
So far, so good. 1 fish moved, 1 more to go.
Good, 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 good. Bring him down. Oh, stop, 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 stop. All right, the animal's now safely in the container, Matt. What the staff is doing right now is we actually have some remoras that have hung on this animal. They're a fish that can cause a little bit of damage to these animals, so we want to get them out. And Paul has just caught one right here.
The remoras are harmful because they increase waste and deplete oxygen in the tank. Now it's a race against time to quickly get these sharks to the port city of Hualien and transfer them from temporary boxes into high-tech containment boxes designed by the aquarium. Deteriorating water quality in the tanks is the greatest threat to the sharks' health. The new tanks will supply circulation and oxygen, but nothing like the fresh oxygenated water at the aquarium. The sharks must get to Atlanta as quickly as possible. This tank will be the whale shark's new home. And that gigantic 6.3 million gallon tank is supported by a massive computer-controlled life support system of humongous pumps and filters that keep every fish in the exhibit alive.
These are the pumps for the Ocean Voyager exhibit. These things pump 100,000 gallons of water every minute through a series of special filters. Now that's very necessary because 3 whale sharks and about 60,000 of their friends can make a clean tank dirty very quickly.
234 pumps run this operation with a total of 2,650 horsepower. That's 1,325 times the power of an average swimming pool pump.
These are called protein skimmers. Now what protein skimmers do is churn the water, basically like the waves do at the ocean. Because what the waves do when they churn is they create sea foam. Now sea foam, which is that stuff up there, that's basically all the garbage in the water. You don't want that. So this filters out the sea foam with the good water and pumps the good water into the fish tank so the fish can live healthy. Now the staff has been working overtime to make sure that all of this will be working perfectly when the 2 new whale sharks arrive. But there's still a lot of work to do.
Right now, there's an urgent need to fix a critical pump before the new sharks arrive.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, man. How are you?
Good. What was your name?
Joe Ponatowski.
Joe. So you're the man that fixes all the pumps,
I am
obviously,
the
right?
life support manager that oversees all the pumps and filtration.
You're the life support manager?
Life support manager.
All right.
Take care of all the pumps, filters, and keep the water nice and clean and healthy for the animals.
Nice.
So we have one of our pumps that's leaking. As you can see, the salt here. So there's actually a little seal that keeps the salt water in the pump from coming out. So the seal has gone bad. We want to get it fixed before our new arrivals come tomorrow. You got to look at the pump of a life support system like your own heart. If your own heart's not beating, moving blood, you're going to die.
We need to do some cardio.
There you go.
Right here
Want to give us a hand?
Yes, sir.
All righty. We're going to be taking off all these bolts on this side.
This pump is critical for keeping contaminants out of the very tank the 2 new sharks will be placed in.
There she goes. Is that bad?
No, that's good.
1, 2, 3.
There it is.
There we go.
Got it?
Oh, do you want it?
On the flare.
You got it? Good job. Okay, this is the part that's damaged right here.
Is it normal that I'm lightheaded?
Yeah.
So this is the damaged part? What happened?
Yeah, that's the seal. What happens is salt water gets crusted in here, and this is supposed to spring back. Right now, it's not springing back.
Gotcha.
We're changing out with a better one anyway.
So you just take a brand new one?
Yes, sir.
All this filters from the big whale sharks and the other fish eating and pooping, and that's why we need it all, right?
Exactly.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks for your
All right,
help, man.
Joe.
It's nice meeting you.
You can have these back.
Okay.
Thanks, guys.
Coming up, As the sharks are transferred to high-tech support tanks, they face a dangerous balancing act that if it doesn't go perfectly, it will be disastrous.
Oh, stop!
Finally, in a Taiwan port halfway around the world, the team hurries to prepare the high-tech aquarium tanks for the fish. The next step is a dangerous one. 2 cranes must work in perfect unison to transfer the sharks from one tank to the other. It's a difficult task. Coordination between the crane operators is critical to keep the shark basket level. One wrong move, and the shark will be lost.
Down nicely. We're clearing okay on that side? All right, Matt, we've got the first animals in the box. It's all buttoned up. We still have some strapping to do, but it's ready to go. We're going to get ready to move this animal next.
The crane operators move quickly but carefully to not traumatize the second fish. In no time, the sharks are on the flatbed convoy to the Hualien airport. The sharks' water is already getting contaminated with waste. They need to get on the plane quickly. With the sharks finally on their way, the countdown has begun. Right now, it's feeding time for the sharks that are already here, and I'm gonna help make their lunch. The whale sharks in the aquarium don't feed on sea life in the tank itself. Their meals are custom made in the commissary.
All right, so this is part of the whale shark's diet, krill, which is what, a shrimpy shrimp?
Small shrimp. We're going to weigh 1.4 kilos into this container, and that's going to be the start of one of our whale shark diets.
So in total,
Plane 36 hours.
here we go, let's go meet our babies.
No one knows if the sharks are dead or alive.
They are. As of now, if they're okay, I have no idea.
Then, with time running out, the sharks must get to clean water fast. But the tanks are too heavy to get onto the trucks.
Whoa! Hold up.
And later, you might have had carrot cake, but towel cakes are just a little chewier.
Now it's what, 6 in the morning?
Yep, 5:45.
It's 5:45
My
a.m.
earlier prediction about when they were going to go on display is I was way off.
So what do you think now? It's 5:45. What time do you think they'll be in?
I'm guessing 9 to 10 range.
The extra time it took to get the tanks onto the truck is putting us right in the middle of rush hour traffic in Atlanta for our drive to the aquarium. The very thing the team was hoping to avoid. Coming up, will the traffic delays jeopardize the sharks' health? The aquarium's ER team rushes into action. Then, the sharks face the scariest part of their journey. 10 tons of fish and water lifted 40 feet straight up with no safety net, while I suit up to go swimming with the sharks. And later,
You work at a high pace, don't you?
Yeah, got to.
at a Vegas Laundry, the adversary has tons of towels and there's no room for mercy.
You're like a ninja, dude. Let me try that one.
And only the strong survive.
Hold on, let's start over.
Look at these cops go to work, man. We got this whole freeway to ourselves. This is so great. So we're actually moving a lot faster than I thought we would be. With the police escorts, we are doing about 50 to 60 miles per hour. Things are moving along nice.
With the police escort, we fly through rush hour traffic. And in no time, we're backing the trucks into the aquarium's loading dock. Then things really kick into high gear.
Snap, one, there's a lower hole there. I didn't realize he's already got it.
You want these? So this is the second fish. Do we already have the lid off the first one?
Lid's off the first one. I thought I'd get you to help these guys get this lid off. Joe!
So now we got to back the truck up, take the lid off, and then they'll start the acclimation process, getting the whale acclimated to the water it's about to go into, opposed to the water that's in there right now. Needless to say, it smells really bad in there.
Immediately, the aquarium team moves hoses and pumps into the boxes.
So what she's doing right now is putting what's called a fill line up. This allows them to drain the water in here while at the same time filling it up with the new water it's about to go in, basically getting the animal acclimated. Do you know what the name of this one is?
This one is Taroko.
Taroko. So this fish is getting an acclimation process. What's going on with the fish that originally got here first?
Well, that box has been there and they've been acclimating for a while. And now the team is getting changed. They're going to get in the water and attempt a blood sample. So you might want to get over there and check it out.
Absolutely. All right.
The animal that we have in position to be moved is animal number 1. So I suggest we plan on drawing blood on that animal. The team would be the acclimation team, plus Tanya, myself, and Paul if he's up for it.
The medical team brings a virtual portable lab to the staging area. They concentrate on soothing the fish before the needles start going in. Smart move.
Getting ready to stick. Sticking.
I watch with anticipation as they draw blood from the whale shark. I freaking hate needles, man. Here you go. The fish's blood then goes to Dr. Mike, who does his analysis. He checks on the shark's white cell count, red cell count, and iron levels. Anything that will give a clue to the basic health of the fish. Then it's time for a series of shots.
What we're giving now is vitamin E and selenium. That helps with when there's muscle problems after a lot of stress.
Next, all the vital measurements have to be taken.
3 caudal, 297. 4, 347. Total, 413. Girth, 162. Dorsal, 35.
Are we getting 2 measures on that?
Long dorsal, 49.
Long dorsal 49. So basically at the end of the day, the fish looks pretty good. This fish has basically been in there for roughly 36 hours. Now the next step is to transport it from this box into the huge aquarium. It's already been acclimated, so we're ready to go. It was an experience of a lifetime for me. Believe me, if you haven't been here, you're missing out. You have to come here. Odds are I'll still be here, because I ain't leaving.
Coming up at Mission Industries in Las Vegas, linens are cleaned with surgical precision. Dr. Matt will sort you now.
Ah, Las Vegas. The lights, the glamour, the dirty laundry. Lots and lots of dirty laundry. Hey, someone's got to wash it, right? So everyone can have fun getting it dirty again. Today I'm at Mission Industries, the largest laundry service in the world.
With 2,500 employees and 500,000 square feet of facilities, what began in 1930 as a small-town family enterprise now services the daily needs of the largest resort destination in the world. 81,000 towels pass through Mission every day, and a staggering 8.5 million pounds of laundry is processed here every week. Plant manager Rick Winter shows me how it's done.
Is this the first step of the process? This is called the soil room, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah, as the soil comes in from the casinos, they pick it up, brought up here first to sort it out to the different items to start the wash process. Yeah, the only people to touch it before us would be the maids.
So each towel, sheets, goes to their own different station, right?
Absolutely.
What's the biggest station? I want to see the biggest
Station would be our tunnel washer.
When you've got a mountain of dirty laundry to fluff and fold every day, you get the world's largest washing machine.
This thing is huge.
A tunnel washer, also called a continuous batch washer, is a $1.5 million computerized wash and dry system that can hold 3,600 pounds of laundry at one time, producing 200 pounds of clean sheets or towels every 70 seconds.
You said there's 18 stations, right?
Right. Individual, what we call pockets, individual compartments.
As the name implies, the machine consists of a long metal tube called a tunnel. A huge metal spiral called an Archimedes screw runs down the center of the tunnel, dividing it into sections called pockets. As the screw rotates, linen is forced from one end of the tunnel to the other. Since the screw is made of porous metal, laundry can move through the washer in one direction, while water and clean fluids are forced through the other. The linen moves through pockets of progressively cleaner water and fresher cleaning solutions. Soiled linen continuously goes into one end of the tunnel, while clean linen moves continuously out of the other. Clean water at the end of the cycle is then recycled back to the front of the machine.
It comes out here into a hydraulic press that we press as much water as possible out here with hydraulic pressure.
3,800 pounds of pressure per square inch squeezes down the wet laundry.
And this creates what we call a cake of towels, 200 pounds of clean towels.
Computerized elevators slide two 200-pound cakes into one dryer, which dries the 400 pounds of towels in about 20 minutes. The clean, dry towels are then routed through a vacuum-controlled delivery system to different folding stations.
Look at that!
Towels are sorted, automatically folded, and tied together with string color-coded for different hotels.
You work at a high pace, don't you?
Yeah, got to.
So, Steven's job is obviously to tie these towels up and throw them in these bins. You're like a ninja, dude. You got like crazy fast hands. I watched you. Is this one gonna come out soon? All right, let me try that one. Pinky.
Hold on, let's start over.
Through the pinky.
Grab through here.
Grab through here. Turn.
You grab this right here, and you pull. It's hard the first time.
Shoot, dude.
I suppose I won't be coming around here looking for a job anytime soon, so I'll just help Steve out. The clean and folded laundry is then ready to be returned to their respective hotels, to be enjoyed again by the guests of Las Vegas, Nevada.
Look, more laundry.
Clean but wet bed sheets are dried, ironed, and folded in a machine called a flat work ironer.
All right, we've taken this sheet, and we've obviously marked it obnoxiously with this huge red X. So we're gonna time it together, and we're gonna show you exactly how long it takes from start to finish. Grab your stopwatches, ladies and gentlemen, starting now. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 5 1,000.
Wet bed sheets are pulled under rollers over what is called a hot chest, which uses 350 degrees of steam to both dry and flat press the sheet.
18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 22 seconds from that wrinkled slop to this beautifully folded, nice, fantastic, warm and cozy sheet. That's it. We have to be done. This has to be the end of the line. There can't be anything else I have to do. We are through. Rich, I thought that this whole thing ended with the sheets, but you've obviously brought me here for a reason. Why?
When we really get something really dirty, like out of the food and beverage, our bar mouth and that, they have a lot of oils and that in it, we come over here to the conventional washroom and put them through these conventional open pocket washers.
What's the difference between this and what we already saw?
We go with a real heavy item to get a lot of agitation, and we can inject our chemistry the way we want to get that product clean.
So, I mean, this is obviously a really big washing machine. I want to find out how these are made. Let's go see how they actually make these things.
Coming up, I go to Texas,
I feel like something magical is going to happen.
where I cut,
Come on, you just tell me that was going to happen.
I sand, and I show you how tough it is to make some of the biggest washing machines in the world.
That was easy. Welcome to WashX, located right here in Wichita Falls, Texas. Now, these are the people that make sure that what happens in Vegas, well, doesn't stay on the towels in Vegas. Right here is where they build some of the biggest washers and dryers in the world to handle some of the biggest loads of laundry on the planet. Are you guys Jimmy and James?
Yep.
You must be James?
Yep.
You must be Jimmy. You know how I know that?
I do.
They told me look for the guy with the smooth-looking cookie duster.
Oh, yeah?
Well, I mean, what are you doing? You're building the world's largest washing machine.
First thing we're going to do, we get the raw material, we'll take it in, we'll put it on the burn center, we'll cut it up, then we'll start welding it.
So we loaded up a 1-inch thick, 5,600-pound sheet of steel and rolled her in.
Whoa! I got a delivery for you.
All right, man.
My name's Matt. What's your name?
I'm Joe.
Joe?
Yeah.
All right, what are we doing?
All right, we gotta go east with this here crane.
All right. Well, is this a magnet?
That's a magnet. That'll hold up just about anything but Empire State Building.
Really?
Yeah.
This electric circular lifting magnet will lift up to 5,000 pounds.
What's your nickname around here? Crazy Joe?
Yeah, basically.
Really?
Little everything. All right, push that up button.
All right.
That'll work for me. That's where it's gotta go. Now, go west with it. Watch out. All right, now, keep going to the west a little bit.
Who's this guy helping us out?
That's Danny. Go down there a little bit. Go
Down?
Push down, button. All right, now down. There you go.
Do you already have your instructions on what piece to cut on the metal or on the steel?
Yeah, Danny does.
How you doing?
Hey.
So you, what, are the master crafter? You're gonna cut this thing in half, right?
Cut 4 different heads out of there.
But what part of the huge washing machine is the head?
It's the outside part of the frame.
So if it's my washing machine at home, is it the door that opens and closes it?
No, that's what your door mounts to.
That's pretty freaking big then, right?
That's a little big for home.
I was gonna say, how long does this whole process take?
About 7 minutes.
Come on, you didn't tell me that was gonna happen. Danny is cutting this 2-inch steel plate with a computer-controlled plasma torch. Plasma cutting is a process using compressed air combined with electricity, which forms plasma gas. This plasma gas is sufficiently hot to pierce and cut steel up to 12 inches thick. The result is very much like cutting butter with a hot jet of air. Water beneath the steel plate is used to reduce noise, smoke, and the brightness of the torch. We then use the circular magnet to transport the cut steel header.
Flip that switch right there at the top. Just right there.
That turns it on?
Yeah, turn it on, that way.
I feel like something magical is gonna happen.
Yeah,
You ready?
Yeah, it's possible.
3, 2, here we go. Look at that.
All right, now,
Do you think if I pulled my hardest, I could rip it off?
it'd be a hard rip.
Hold
Go
this.
for it. Maybe tomorrow.
Not happening. All right, I just wanted to make sure.
Okay.
The new part is then sanded to remove steel burrs, making it suitable for welding.
Yeah, baby.
You the man.
Washex has been a leading manufacturer of industrial washers and dryers since 1923. 150 employees work in a 140,000 square foot facility, building 22 different models of machines, ranging in cost from $20,000 up to $150,000. Using the most sophisticated computer-controlled steel busting machines in the world, like this Hemsaw that can cut through a 21-inch I-beam in 90 seconds, Washex can build you a 10-ton washer extractor in less than 6 weeks. Here at Washex, even a 3,000-pound sheet of 2-inch steel doesn't stand a chance. This stuff looks tough, and it is. But the people here show it who's boss on a daily basis. Each machine is handcrafted, cut, bent, and welded, until they've created yet another monster to help keep up with the unlimited laundry demands of places like the Las Vegas Strip. This thing could actually hold up to 600 pounds of laundry. With me in here, we're just about halfway there. It takes a lot of monster washing machines to clean 8.5 million pounds of laundry every week, and that's a really big thing. This smells like a wet dog, rotten paint.
I use them.
And sharing a small hotel room with my brother after he's eaten a Mexican fiesta. It's terrible.
And he's right. I know his brother.
Can this thing handle a really big load?
Let's go.
My pants are too tight and I can't climb up there. Can this thing handle a big load?
Let's go. Yes, I think it will.
Can this thing handle a really big load?
I bet. I bet it'll take it.
Close me in.